Sky News: Donald Trump will recognize Jerusalem. Speaking at the White House today, the U.S. president said his announcement was nothing more than a recognition of reality and the right thing to do, something that has to be done. He announced that the United States will recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel after days of speculation. He directed the State Department to begin looking for a site for an embassy in Jerusalem. He said he would remain deeply committed to helping facilitate a peace agreement acceptable to both Israelis and Palestinians. Depsite his announcement. And he said the world is no closer to a lasting peace agreement in the region, adding recognizing Jerusalem as Israeli capital in the best interests of the U.S. and the pursuit of peace between Israel and Palestinians. Trump said, Jerusalem is the heart of three great religions but also the heart of one of the most successful democracies in the world. Israeli people have built a country where people of all faiths are free to live and worship according to their beliefs. Jerusalem is today and must remain a place where Jews pray, where Christians walk and where Muslims worship. Israeli and American flags have been projected on a part of the walls surrounding Jerusalem's Old City ahead of Donald Trump's announcement. Related articles: Trump is plunging the world into a fire with no end in sight. Protesters burned pictures of Trump ahead of Jerusalem speech today. But the move is a shocking break from established U.S. policy and has been described as the kiss of death for a two-state solution by the Palestinian authorities. And ahead of his speech this afternoon, the U.S. State Department issued a cable to all its diplomatic posts worldwide on Wednesday asking its officials to defer non-essential travel to Israel, Jerusalem and the West Bank until December 20th. The cable read, Embassy Tel Aviv and Consulate General Jerusalem request that all non-essential visitors defer their travel to Israel, Jerusalem and the West Bank from December 4th to December 20th, 2017. Ahead of his press appearance this afternoon, he was bombarded with warnings from both Western and Arab allies who claimed the announcement could potentially threaten regional stability in an already conflicted area. Before his speech today, he told his cabinet meeting, "I think it's long overdue. Many presidents have said they want to do something and they didn't do it. Jerusalem's status has been a stumbling block in decades of on-off Israeli-Palestinian peace efforts. Israel considers the city its eternal and indivisible capital and wants all embassies based there. Palestinians want the capital of an independent Palestinian state to be in the city's eastern sector, which Israel captured in the 1967 Middle East War and annexed in a move never recognized internationally. A Palestinian envoy said the decision was a declaration of war in the Middle East as China and Russia expressed concern the plans could aggravate Middle East hostilities. Washington's allies in the region have all warned of dangerous repercussions from Trump's decision. Turkey said it could go as far as breaking off diplomatic ties with Israel if the U.S. move went ahead, as a government spokesman warned it would plunge the region into a fire with no end in sight. Trump will sign a national security waiver delaying a physical move since the United States does not have an embassy structure in Jerusalem to move into. A senior administration official said it could take 3 to 4 years to build one. But Trump's decision, a core pledge of his election campaign last year, will upend decades of American policy that has seen the status of Jerusalem as part of a two-state solution for Israelis and Palestinians. More to follow. Related articles: Turkey warns Trump will trigger World War III with Jerusalem. Israel moves shock warning as Trump makes major foreign policy move. World War III. Will World War III break out over Trump's Jerusalem decision? 3 days of wrath, fears of riots in streets of Israel over Trump.